Hey, call me Shape. And today I'm reacting to a video titled Men Turn Down Smacks and Women Panic. Let's get right into it.
So I went on a first date and a car was about to hit me and he grabbed me and pulled me away. And I don't know why, but that just gave me the ick. Because it's literally the first date. Why are you so obsessed with me? Like, it was just so desperate. And it's like, play it cool.
No way she said this with a straight face. I'd honestly pay to have that list. These women are so out of touch with reality.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you can't afford a woman's lifestyle, then date within your budget. Stop shaming women for wanting what you can't provide.
The arrogance is breathtaking. What happened to equal rights? The nicest women I've ever met always had two things in common: close with family and no social media.
Working at Target taught me, unless I'm like a super millionaire, bro, which I will be, I would not be like one of them hardcore provider dude. Cause every one of them I seen was absolutely miserable. Bro, I would literally be like a therapist up in there as a cashier. Like a dude come in with his family on like a Sunday. He want to be watching football on his one off day, but he get dragged out with them. Wife rocking Lululemons and Golden Goose sneaker. They drive a Range Rover or Escalade. The wife and kids would go to get Starbucks, and every single time these dudes would complain to me about how much they hate their life, about how all they do is work all the time. They wife spend all their money, and how they basically got no freedom. Sometimes the convos would go deeper too, and they'd be like, bro, we live in check to check, we can barely even afford it. Meanwhile, his girl spending like $800, $1,000 at Target, bro, and finna go to Somerset Mall right after that.
Happy wife?
$1,000 at Target is crazy. It's funny because women say date within your budget. Okay, I'll take that. How about we tell women date within your weight? Okay, a lot of women are overweight, out of shape, got attitudes, but they still want a provider. And what's in it for men? What's really in it for men? Nothing. Okay, so a lot of these men who are providers, they're unhappy, they're miserable. And honestly, they need the red pill. Because if they got red pill, they probably would have never got married, respectful, at least not legally. You could go to a church and have what they call it, a commitment ceremony, right? Or just a ecclesiastic marriage, right? But they're going in front of the law and they're going to the court, they're getting a marriage license, and then after that, they're signing themselves away, right? You're letting the state dictate what's going to happen after you guys divorce, because you probably will divorce. 50% of marriages end up in divorce. 80% of those marriages are divorces are filed by women. So we're in between a rock and a hard place out here. It's not even really worth it. I don't advise it. You know, I'm Christian. It'd be nice to have a wife, but God said, he who finds a wife found a good thing. If you don't find a wife, I guess we found a bad thing, literally.
Life. Yeah, right. We're good with being single as long as we don't have to live miserable lives. There's a lot of fun to be had. Don't get trapped inside a partnership made by the government. You'll hate yourself.
Do men even date single moms anymore, or should I just give up? I feel like the second somebody finds out I had a kid, they just ghost me.
Double it and pass it to the next person. That's the energy single moms give off. Single moms are only needed during tax season and bedroom practice. Those are the only things they're useful for.
Nothing pisses me off more than when a man that looks like the shit on the bottom of my shoe is like, hey, can I take you out? Now, I'm not going to say I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread, but I know I ain't ugly. Where the fuck did you get that idea that I would actually go out with you?
Why don't men approach us anymore? This is exactly why a whole lot of you are going to be 40 and asking where the good men went. Remove that heavy makeup and let's see the real you. One of the many reasons why I miss Kevin Samuels.
Tell me why I get so mad when an ugly man approaches me or tries to hit on me. Like, the audacity, like, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
Who wouldn't want to approach someone with your sparkling personality and depth? Any man that wants to get with you needs to take you to the pool for a first date.
Dak Prescott's wedding allegedly got called off because his fiance would not sign a prenup. Now, no one knows for sure, but they were supposed to be married in Italy in a week, and now all of a sudden, it ain't happening. And it's not just the $240 million contract. Dak also gets like $10 million in endorsements. He's the Cowboys quarterback who, when you play with the Cowboys, you get extra money. And a source says it wasn't a strict prenup. Basically, you kept whatever you had before the marriage. It was pretty straightforward. And Dak did it better than Steven Jackson, because Steven Jackson left his fiance at the altar because she wouldn't sign a prenup. Now, they do have 2 kids together, so she's going to be taken care of regardless. But to not sign a prenup because you want more of something that he earned when you're already going to be taken care of just by being his wife, look, he dodged the bullet, bro. That's just is what it is. Protect yourself. Dak, you earned every dollar that you got. You know what I'm saying? She already was going to be living, she clearly was living a lifestyle. She's going to be taken care of. For her to actually want more money, man, that's sad.
Prenup seems to be the...
Should be on OnlyFans before we know it. Before we know it. This is why a lot of men are just saying, you know what? I don't even want to hook up with women anymore, yo. It's not even worth it, right? I don't want to pursue women anymore. I don't want to approach women anymore. A lady got on here and she said, does anyone even date single moms anymore? Should I just give up? Yes, you should just give up. Because your standards are probably too high. And I get why women's standards are high when they're single moms. They feel like, you know what, I've been done wrong once. I don't want to be done wrong twice. But here's a problem with that. Who the hell should dedicate their lives to repairing your mistakes? You need to eat your mistakes all by yourself. You're a big girl. You can handle it. You can handle it. And someone said here, the only benefit of dating single moms is during tax season or for bedroom practice. Okay? Practicing in the bedroom. That's funny. A lot of these women overall are insufferable. So I don't blame these men for deciding, you know what, I don't want to sleep with women anymore. Not that they're deciding to go the rainbow route, but it's like they're just taking a break. Take a break. It's good. Take a break, you know. Go on a voluntary vow of celibacy. It's okay. Okay? In my personal opinion, peace over pussy any day. Okay? Purpose over pussy any day. Paychecks over pussy any day. All the P's over the P any day. And you got to act like this in this modern environment, because if you get caught out here slacking, your life could be changed dramatically. What happened to Dak Prescott, it should be a warning for most men. Women want more than they bring to the table, right? And they want that written in the contract. I get more of your shit if you break up with me. I get more of your shit if I cheat on you. I get more of your shit if I decide to leave you. No matter why they split, she wants more of his shit. And it's unreasonable. It's unreasonable. And he's lucky he's in Texas, because in Texas, I believe there's caps when it comes to child support. So I think the most she could get is what, $2,300, $2,400 a month, something like that. It's pretty good. You know, I would probably consider having some kids in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Get me a baby mama out there in Texas, okay? But I just think that, you know, we have to really make better decisions as men and take our power back. We've given our power away for so long. And so thank the Lord that men in the red pill and the whole red pill space existed, because a lot of men are waking up now. Without it, a lot of men will still be blue pill, living in la la land, okay? Thinking that dating is like a Disney movie, right? They got to throw their jacket over the puddle and open doors for women and, you know, never do this with women, never do that with women, and all these rules for us with no rules for them. So, you know, personally, I'm dating multiple women, but the thoughts of getting married scare me, and even the thoughts of having kids. I think you need to definitely get your life right first before you make such a big decision. Hey, listen up, Shape Squad. Are you tired of being ignored by women? Well, download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up. It's going to teach you how to master attraction, build unshakable confidence, and win with women without words. Because chances are you're not ugly, you just talk too damn much. So download my free ebook, Be Attractive and Shut Up, and take control of your dating life right now. Now let's get right back to the content.
That man just saved his future bank account. She had other plans in the future.
What are your deal breakers that you just can't compromise on?
Deal breakers, trauma. Have you dealt with your trauma? Are you ready to move on? Some people are still stuck in the past, and I'm not the person for that. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Zoe. Why have you popped your balloon on Yaya?
So the reason why I popped my balloon was because he talked about trauma, and he's basically not the one to deal with anyone who has a traumatic past. Or I'm not saying I have a traumatic past, but I just feel like as a man, you should be able to deal with any circumstances and have patience to be able to be like emotionally intelligent. You never know what anyone's gone through. And I just felt
That as a man thing always boils my liver. Who the hell are you to decide what a man must accept or not accept? The worst thing a man can ever do is take on a woman's trauma and try helping her through it. She'll resent you for it. This guy dodged a bullet.
What makes a guy easily unattractive? Oh shit, there's many. When he doesn't have a fresh haircut, when he doesn't have style, when he looks like a frog. Like, just come on.
Who's gonna tell her? Let's be real.
Why did she try to eat the mic? Even the jean button is barely holding on. Always the fridge saying anything. It's so crazy to me.
Yeah, I would hate to be a man because what do you mean I just bought you and your friends drinks and you now just ran away saying you had to go to the bathroom? I never saw you again that night. Texted you, you never responded. I would be sick.
Women can't take half of what they dish out. They can't even let their sons be provider men. Women know what they're doing. You guys need to be stingy with your money and choose and love yourselves first before anything else.
And stop buying these women drinks, bro. Come on now. I don't even drink, so thank the Lord. Is not, if a girl asks me to go to the bar or buy a drink, I don't drink. That's how I solved that problem, right? But to the girls at the Pop the Balloon remake, the British style, girl, you had a gut. She had a gut. She's talking about, oh yeah, as a man, you should be able to deal with any circumstance. This is what women think men deserve. Men deserve to just, no matter how successful you are, you need to take women's shit. Because you're a man, you're supposed to be able to handle it. We're not supposed to get anything out the deal, right? That's what women look at men as. We're just people that are here to support them in their dreams and give them everything they want, and they give us nothing that we want. What we want doesn't matter to them. You see why you gotta be selfish? You have to be selfish. You gotta put yourself first. You can't care about these women. Who wants to sleep with these type of women? Right? If these were my choices, I would just not have sex. Right? I wouldn't go through the trouble trying to sleep with these women. For mediocre sex, they look horrible naked. What is this what we have to do with? This? And then that girl, the big obese chick saying that men look like frogs and men, they I don't know. She said I can't even focus on what the hell she was saying because you just look at the way she looks. Look at the way she looks. Like nothing she says even fucking matters. What makes you think? What gives the audacity of you to even have an opinion on men is crazy. But again, we have told women for so long that they're the prize. They're on a pedestal. Men have to chase them. I guarantee she wants to be courted. I guarantee. Who in their right mind would court her, yo? Who would court her? She's like a moped, right? They're fun to ride when nobody's looking. But she might not even be that.
All the men. Literally, I'm so disillusioned by the male population right now because they're all boys. Tell me why the other week the girls and I are... Can the street traffic not, tell me why the other week the girls and I were at the bar and there's this guy with his friend and he was kind of cute, whatever, and he was looking back over at us and we were like, hey, is he gonna do something? Homeboy goes and sits down at the bar and we're like, okay, whatever, forget about it. And then we see he's still just sitting there alone, what? And he'll be he would look back at us and we were like, and it's what, babe, do you want me to, hey babe, you want me to buy you a drink? What do you want? But they literally just think they're the prize or something. And honestly, it's because the girls are making them feel that way. The bitches are walking up to men and being like, hey, oh. Please stop approaching men. If they want you, they need to come up to you and get it. Because the sassy man apocalypse and they're just princesses. And it's yeah, boo, gender rules, boo. But at the same time, it's inevitable.
The real men are in the woods with Mr. Bear. They're upholding the patriarchy women hate so much. Have you ever thought that maybe he didn't find you attractive? I don't think you did.
I think one of the major issues I have with now's dating pool is that men want to be treated like women. And what I mean by that is men want to be courted. Like, men don't want to do the courting anymore. They want to be courted. Like, what do you mean? I say, oh yeah, I've seen you before, and you tell me and you didn't say nothing to me? Sorry. I thought I was the woman. Like, no, I'm not going to approach you first. You're a man. Like, come and talk to me first. No, I'm not going to ask you on a date. You're the man. Take me on a date. No, I'm not touching my own door. No, that's what you're here for. No, I'm not paying for this date.
That's what you're here for? You see this apprehensible behavior from women? That's what you're here for? No, I'm not touching a door. You're my servant, right? Oh yeah, the men are boys. All day women shame us, but they expect us to approach them. Why would I approach this? Why would I approach this? You can't bully men. You're not stronger than us. And to think that you were just going to bow down and kiss the ring, kneel down, and, oh yeah, I got to court you because you're a woman. All these statements are ruining women. All these random tropes about men should do this, men should do that, men should just do everything except whatever women do because women are the prize. And when we say, no, we are more valuable than that, oh, now we want to be women. No. No, women are not the default value. No, they're not. They're not. We're going to show you who's really valuable out here. Men, you got to hold your line. Everybody got to stand their boundaries, right? Stand tall on what you believe because, dog, this ain't it. The septum ring, the attitude. You know her body mid, if not, she a 3 at best. But look at how all these girls talk. They all talk the same. Every girl talks like they're so desired by men. And I don't want to blame the simps anymore because these women are delusional. If you've never been approached by a man of value that you desire, what makes you think these men are going to approach because you said men are supposed to? Yo, bro. I mean, it's hard watching these videos over and over and over again. I see why men are becoming misogynistic. Just straight up. If you want to know why men are becoming misogynistic, watch these videos. Now they're really misogynist. Now they really hate y'all. Because look at this. If someone's supposed to say, oh yeah, I can't wait to marry her. Yeah, she told you. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I really don't know. What's this world coming to? What is this world coming to?
That's what you're here. Like, what is going on? Men, they don't want to do. Chivalry is dead. Men don't want to be gentlemen. I don't know what's going on. Like, no, me as a woman, I'm not telling you I want you. I'm not doing that. Especially if we both know there's an interest there. You know what I mean? Like, come and get what you want. I, as the woman, should be waiting for you to court me. I should not be sitting here. Like, come and talk to me. Like, what's going on? Like, I don't know what this is about, but no, like, I'm sorry. I'm going to be a woman and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait for a man to make their interest known. And I'm going to wait for a man to take the initiative to see me, to plan dates, to talk to me and all that. And if you're not doing that, then we can just dead it. Like, we're not going anywhere. I'm not going to sit here and do all the things a man should be doing. Sorry. No.
Men just want to be treated like humans, not animals. Is that too much to ask for? We just want the bare minimum. Just fucking reciprocate, goddamn.
If you have ever wondered where the fine niggas are, they are here. They are at EOS. Preferably EOS in Midtown. Today, the parking lot was a little too crazy, so I came up the street. This one is still good too. All right. I feel, in my personal opinion, as a fine niggaologist, that the finest niggas that you will meet will be at the EOS. Okay. I fucked the one in Midtown. Niggas there have good jobs, okay? He probably work in tech or something. He probably a software engineer. He could probably be in med school or law school. But they're at the EOS. Stop going to these goddamn walk and run club. Like this stuff that's curated for single people, they're not there, baby. They're at the gym. They're out here doing man things. Go do the man thing. It's right there. Look, it's right there. Right over there. Okay, see, they're here. They're here. They're at the gym. Go to the gym. When you go to the gym, don't put on no heavy makeup. Put on a little tinted moisturizer and a little bit of mascara, a little lash. I'm telling you.
Hunting for men in the gym when you told men not to approach you is really stupid. Do you honestly think a well-to-do man would ever approach a 304 that wants to leech off him? No chance.
Can literally do anything, but we just let a man do it for us.
You can do anything?
Yes, we can. We can protect, provide. We're independent. We just let a man do it for us.
So who built all the buildings you're looking at right now?
I don't know. Can you name some men architect for me?
No, but what gender built it, do you think?
I don't fucking know.
How about all the plumbing lines in the entire city?
Can you name the men who built the plumbing for me? Can you name the men?
No, but it was men.
Can you name the men, though?
I can't name their names, but it was a group of men. The top G's? I don't know.
Okay, I'm over this conversation.
No. How about your phone?
No, they're average men. Regular men that you guys think you're better than built the fucking world. It was built by regular men. You guys expect the top men to come approach you and beg you when you're the thirsty ones, when you're actually lonely without us, when you're suffering, when, like the guy said, oh yeah, you want men to approach you, but, well, you told men not to approach you, now you're hunting after them in the gym. Oh yeah, the men are EOS and they're here. This is what women, at the core of all this is women want control, they want power, and they feel it slipping right out of their hands. Everything's changing now. The world's turning upside down. I don't know if you guys see it, but the trend has changed dramatically. 15 years ago, all the shit that they're saying, women were saying, would fly. All the shit. Men are supposed to do this, men are supposed to do that. You're the man, you're supposed to approach. All that would fly. But then the last 15 years, men got wise. And what happened? Respectfully, the red pill. I got to give the red pill credit. It wasn't Christianity. Christianity was here the entire time. In fact, a lot of people that were pastors and leaders in the church were pushing this blue pill shit. They were part of the problem. They were pandering to women just so they could get people inside their church. It's unfortunate. I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. Right? Gluttony is one of the 7 deadly sins, but the church just stopped talking about it because after all the women got big, they ain't want to talk about it no more. Oh yeah, they ain't want to offend the clergy. They ain't want to offend the people coming to, in attendance. They ain't want to offend them. One of the 7 deadly sins. And we know women are more obese than men. We know. So that woman that says she's going to wait for a man to approach her, or ain't nothing going to happen, she's not going to do nothing. My advice to you, baby girl, keep waiting. Keep waiting. Keep waiting. Ain't nobody coming. Nobody coming to save you. Keep waiting. My thoughts are, just to close this out, I am so happy that as a group, men as a group, we are no longer taking this shit. I am so happy. I wake up every day, and even though I got to watch these dreadful videos of women criticizing, condemning men, complaining about men, I'm glad we all get to see it. The one thing we did not have 15, 20 years ago when I was growing up in high school, we never had all this data of women talking out each side of their face. We never had it. I wish I would have got red pill in high school. I wish I would have got red pill in middle school. The younger generation, Gen Alpha, Gen Z, they're getting red pilled in middle school, high school. So I think that's what's really turning the tide. Men are not going to clubs anymore. They're not going to these goofy ass single events. And now men are saying, you know what? Financially celibate, and now they're being sexually celibate. We could hold off. And we're going to keep holding off until things change. Because to me, this is unsustainable. All this misandry that goes undiagnosed, no one's calling it what it is, but these women hate men. They hate men because we're not doing what they think we're supposed to do. We're not accepting their nonsense the way they think, oh yeah, you're a man, you're supposed to just tolerate and you're supposed to be humble and accept. And what? For what? What's in it for me? That's literally misandry. What if I say you're a woman, so you're supposed to be with a Pookie, you're supposed to let Pookie smash and turn you into a baby mom? That's what you're here for. You're here to have kids. So you're supposed to let a man hit, nut up inside you, and run away. He did his part, getting you pregnant. Like, that's what I'm hearing when these women talk. They're so entitled. And they don't understand that all this entitlement doesn't turn into the results that you want. None of this shit makes me actually want you. None of it. So I know guys, people keep hitting me in the DMs. Oh, I want you to react to Pop the Balloon and react to more of these dating shows and react to this, react to that. I ain't reacting to shit unless I can get paid for it. Pop the Balloon has been taking revenue out of creators' pockets, you know, if they react to their shit. And fine, fair enough, you can do it, but I ain't gonna react to your shit. But if you wanna know what I think about it, it's ridiculous. If you wanna know my take on Pop the Balloon, it's what's exactly wrong with the dating market. Women feel so good of rejecting men that they probably never had an opportunity with. They feel, oh yeah, I'm too good for him because he said something I don't like. And even though it doesn't apply to me, I'm not saying I got trauma. But, you know, he's a man, so he's supposed to just deal with that. Men are supposed to get nothing to these women. They're supposed to get nothing. So to work hard, build the world, and we should expect nothing in return. And they're supposed to do nothing and expect everything in return. Yeah, none of this shit is sustainable, and I'm glad that men are waking up. I'm glad men are waking up. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see y'all over there.